it's just really exciting to see the pan show up so big. I think before when I first started it was very like voluptuous, but now it's like very flat at the end, kind of like toothpaste. First surgery of this update. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another project pan update. I cannot believe I'm already filming another update for you guys because it literally feels like I just updated you last week, but this month was pretty good. I wouldn't say it was as great as last month because I feel like I could never top the last update. I just did so much in that one, but this month was still good. I still did a couple of surgeries. I'm glad you guys like that term with my little makeup surgeries on my products, but yeah, we did a couple of those. We made progress on some others. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and hop into the update. Starting off with primers, I have completely finished up my Supergoop primer. I have finished up the little leftover from my surgery from the last month. I just finished it like 2 days ago, so it was a really recent finish, so that took me like a whole month to get through that primer. My other primer that I have in my plan is the Hemish Atlas Glow Base. I actually haven't used this at all. I used it today. That was the first time I used it in the past month, but now that my Supergoop primer is out, I will be using this one a lot, and I have been liking a glowier look. I think my skin has cleared up. In the past month or so, my skin was having a lot of texture that I didn't really want to use a glow base. So now that my skin has cleared up a little bit more, I'm more comfortable with using this. So you will see progress on this in the next month for sure. I think the past 2 months it was a little bit slow. As for my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, I have made progress on it, but I think the initial progress that I made was much bigger than what I have now. I think you'll see a little bit of a difference here. I realized that in the beginning I was using a lot of this, but I come to realize that I don't really need that much of this product, but I still really like it. I've been using it every single time I do my makeup, so yeah, the progress is here. Not the greatest, but not bad either. For foundation, we have the first surgery of this update, and that's on my ColourPop Pretty Fresh foundation. I literally just did it this morning, so it's a very recent surgery that I did. I tried to scoop up as much as I could out of the bottle, and I think I did pretty good. And this is what's left from my scooping. I would say that's gonna take me maybe 2 weeks to finish up. Probably not a whole month, but there was a good amount of product left inside, so that is converted to here now, and I'm just going to put this into my empties basket. And speaking of my empties, I'm going to be filming a mid-year empties pretty soon because yeah, it is pretty much mid-year now. But yeah, this has been converted, which is exciting. This took me a while to finish. I didn't think it would take me so long. I thought it would be a much quicker finish. And for my powders, I have my Laura Mercier one. Last month, I couldn't really mark anything because it is a pretty much new product that I'm adding into my plan. But this month, I can see, so I'm going to mark it over here. I was reading the comments and some of you guys told me to flip it like this and mark, but I noticed that a lot of the product sticks to the bottom, so it's hard to mark it like this, but this would definitely be a lot more accurate, and I would have to take the sticker off, but I'm just going to mark it this way. I just think that would just work better for me. For my pressed powder from Bite Beauty, I do see a little bit more of like an indent curve into the pan, but nothing too drastic. I've been using the Essence translucent powder a lot as well, so I haven't been using this one every single day, but I definitely do see a little bit more progress on this. I think this powder is just a little bit dark on me, so that's why I've been like staying away from it a little bit, but that's the progress on that one. And then for my setting spray, I think I made a little bit more progress than the past couple of months. I think it's a little bit more, and I've been a little bit more adamant about spraying my face, and I've been remembering actually pretty much every single time that I've done my makeup to set my face down with the mist, so I think I've been pretty good about this one, and the progress looks promising. I would say I'm probably about halfway through the bottle now, so that's really cool. Now on to my brow products. I don't know why, I just have so many brow products. We'll talk about my NYX Micro Brow Pencil because this one is all finished. I used it all up actually today. like I finished this today. So this is gone. I already have a backup of this, but I do have some brow pencils that are open that I do want to use up. So with that being said, we're going to be adding in the M Cosmetics fine line brow pencil. I really like the tone and color of this brow pencil. I think it suits my hair really well, and the tip is very fine and micro, which I love. So this will be our brow pencil. Now I wonder how long this will take us to use up. It's a really expensive brow pencil, so I hope it will last us for a while. For my favorite Winky Lux brow pencil, there's not much progress on this. I already know these triangle brow pencils, I don't know, something about these, it takes forever just to go through. So we're still going strong on that. For my brow cream, still going strong as well. There's still a lot of product inside, and obviously this one is a little bit harder to track, but I'm using it every single day. I have been using less of it. Like before I would take a lot of the product and coat my brow hairs, but I've been brushing off the product back into the bottle and just taking a little bit into my brows. And for my brow powder, I definitely have seen a big difference in this one, especially in the middle shade. There is a much more obvious dent in this one now. The middle shade is the shade that I use the most, so that was to be expected. But yeah, I think this one has some good progress in it. I really do see those indents in the pan. As for my eye primer, I think I'm doing really well on this one. The packaging is now really flat towards the end, so that tells me all the product is right at the tip of it, and I'm really squeezing out all the product when I'm using this. I think before when I first started it was very like voluptuous, but now it's like very flat at the end, kind of like toothpaste. You know when you're finishing up a product is when the end of it is like getting flat. So hopeful for this one. I said I think September I would be finished with it. And as for my eyeshadow palette, I honestly did not use this one as much this month. I probably used it once or twice really. This month for me is quite busy with eyeshadow palettes. I have a lot of looks that I'm filming. New palettes have been coming out, so I haven't really had the chance to use this one as much as I would like, so the progress is probably not going to be so significant. But my contour palette from Kaleidos, I feel like there is a big difference from last month, especially in that bronzer. So that pan, that first initial pan, was an accidental pan. I accidentally dug my nail into the pan and I created a little pan in it. But now obviously you can see the pan more visibly, and it's just really exciting to see the pan show up so big. For my contour, same again. There's just a really large dent in there, but I don't think I'll be hitting pan on that one anytime soon. And then for my highlight, I'm not sure if that has grown bigger. I'll have to see the comparison, but I'm sure it did, since I do use it like every single day. For my blush, the ColourPop Coast to Coast blush. This one I feel like I have made a lot more progress on. I think the imprint is slowly fading away, especially in that center area. That's where my brush really hit. I feel like for the past couple of months I've been quite slow on this blush, but I do feel like, you know, I'm getting somewhere. My goal right now is to get rid of the imprint. I have been doing a lot of warmer looks, so I've been using my Too Faced blush, that heart-shaped blush. I've been using that one so much. Like, I was considering should I swap this blush out for that one, but I'm like, no, I want to make more progress on this before I swap it out. But yeah, I've been loving that Too Faced blush. As for my highlighter, this one is doing good. I think ever since I hit pan on it, I've been, I don't know, a little bit more excited to use this highlighter. Not that I wasn't before, but I feel like, oh, I'm so determined to make this pan get bigger and bigger, and I feel like from the last month, I think it has gotten a little bit bigger since then. So that's really exciting. I hope, you know, next month it can get even wider, so that's always exciting to see. But now onto my lip products. One of them I don't have here with me physically because I remembered it's in my handbag, but it is the Justin Lip Crayon from ColourPop in the shade Rise and Shine. I have been using this one a lot as well because I've been putting it on my vanity, and whenever I do warmer looks I've been going for this lip crayon. Maybe there's a little bit of a difference from last month, but I don't think it's going to be too significant. However, for my Luxe oil, this is another surgery that I did in the past month, so I was able to empty out the Lux oil from ColourPop in the shade Bingo into this little pot here. And the way I've been using it, if you're wondering, like in the pot, I've been just using a lip brush. And I'll just keep this on my vanity and I'll apply it. I don't think it's really inconvenient, it's just I don't take this with me on the go anymore. I used to put this in my bag, but I'm using Rise and Shine, so that's okay. There was a lot more in the beginning when I scooped it out. I think I probably scooped it out maybe 1 week after my last update. So this is how much I have left. I'm confident. Am I confident? I don't know. I think maybe in the next month I could finish this up, quite possibly, and then we'll add in another Lux oil because I have so many of them that I just want to finish up. But yeah, that is the last surgery of this update and the last product of this update. Oh, and I completely skipped over the concealer section. It's because I actually finished it up. So I did the surgery in my last update and I used it up in the past month, so I don't have it with me here anymore. It is gone, it has vanished, and for now I'm not going to add in another concealer. I'm still testing out the Kosas concealer that I recently got, and I don't know. We'll see. Maybe next month I'll add in a concealer, but for now I'm not going to add one in. Okay, I'm looking at my Project Pan products. I forgot to mention two things. I'm all over the place today. My Hemish mascara, I'm going to give this 1 more month because I really do feel like it's getting a little bit too clumpy. It's really drying out. It still works good, but I did already buy a backup and it did come in the mail a couple days ago. So yeah, I'm gonna give us 1 more month and then we can start working on some other mascaras because I have some other mascaras in my collection that are open and I need to use. And then my cream gel liner from ColourPop in the shade Honey Dude. I have been using this one a lot as well, but I don't think the progress that you're going to see is going to be too significant either. But I have been really using this one a lot. So yes, this is the last product of my update. And that, you guys, was my update on everything in my Project Pan. This was my 9th update. Next month is going to be our 10th, our double digits. We're going into the double digits next month, and we're closing in on 1 year of Project Panning officially. So I have all my notes down. I have written down what I have put in my plan, what I have taken out, what I have used up. So yeah, I think that's going to be fun in August to give you all of the stats. But yeah, that was my update for today. If you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. It does help my videos out a lot as well. Also, sorry if I am like sort of squinting at the camera. It's because it did get really sunny halfway through the video, and I recently did change my blinds into curtains, and now my curtains is white, so I feel like it's even brighter. So when it's really sunny, I'm like, it's hard to see, but hopefully I don't look too squinty. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching as always. Let me know how you guys are going along in your Project Pan if you are doing it as well. And with that being said, I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!